one of the biggest hindrances to people's growth is that they label themselves as a survivor. They label themselves as a cancer survivor, a domestic violence survivor, sexual abuse, sexual assault survivor. And I'm not taking away from the harm and the pain that this, creates within someone's life, and the entire identity shifts and grievances that people have to go through when they experience these serious challenges within their lives. I'm not taking away from that, but this term survivor, while it might feel empowering in the moment and a reminder of what you overcame, the courage you had to gather and the strength you've had to actually maintain and the resilience, while it may feel empowering in this moment, the problem is that you may start filtering your life through the lens of a survivor, which means that you're constantly anticipating harm. You're constantly anticipating or avoiding people or social interactions because of not wanting to go through another experience that you've been through within the past, and something that you've already survived that you don't want to experience again. You're over-identifying with the pain, which can keep you in a state of vigilance for far too long, even after the threat has passed, even after you have overcome this trauma, this challenge, this threat and impact that has created an identity shift within your life significantly. When this term starts to become part of your identity, it can start showing up unconsciously in your reactions, your responses, the types of conversations that you're having, the types of people that you begin attracting into your life. This is also where we see a very significant pain point of trauma bonding. This is where we see when we've been through something very traumatic and we start connecting with other people who have been through the same trauma, we begin to create a trauma bond. Now, while this can be very validating and very healing in many ways, and definitely a way of feeling seen and feeling heard, there are also significant challenges to trauma bonding, and it can be a hindrance to one's personal and self-growth. Be very mindful of when you are sharing your experience and the things that you've overcome with other people, that you're speaking from a place of it not being part of your identity, being something that you have experienced, a story that you have overcome, and rather that story has played a significant role in developing your resilience or your ability to form stronger relationships with other people, your ability to have a very strong self-awareness, social awareness of your surroundings, but it is not impacting you unconsciously by being constantly vigilant or hyper-vigilant within situations, and it's therefore not actually impacting the identity that you are showing up as a person in this world. Letting go of the survivor label doesn't diminish what you went through or what you've overcome. It just means that you are not defined by what you went through.